Hello everyone, this is Eddie with Orbital Knives, and today I wanted to dive deeper into our first offering as a knife company. This is the Orbital Knives Callisto. Now, first I want to mention that these three knives are mine and I use them and abuse them. So yeah, they're not going to be like perfect new samplers of what you might get if you purchase one, but I wanted to showcase them a little bit more and show them in detail. These have been selling for about 4 months now. Before that, they were in the works for over a year. I want to show you guys the initial prototype of what the Callisto was going to be. First off, our company logo was a little bit different, and then we decided to go with something a lot simpler, something that was more memorable, and that definitely fits the bill. Here we have a heavily modified Tanto blade. You guys can see there. You also have a difference in that grind. You can see that that grind line goes underneath the hole, and I decided to change that and make that go all the way in. It just cleans it out. It cleans it up a lot, in my opinion. Makes it a better looking blade. We also had these lobes here. It was a nice detail that I have thought about. And then on the other side, you can see that we went for a wire clip as the original idea. So I'm gonna walk you guys through the changes that we went through between this version of the Callisto all the way to the released version. First off, the blade shape. Tanto blade, while it can be really good and functional for certain situations, this blade shape, one big belly, is way more convenient for most situations. So as a first offering, we wanted to offer something that was more universal and that more people would appreciate. And for that reason, this was released the way it is. Second, the grind, as I said, is just a cleaner look. The pocket clip, you know, I have thought about this knife, and every detail on this knife, everything about this knife, I had just put a lot of thought into. And when I received this prototype, that, like, I felt like I had neglected the clip. It's really what it really felt like to me. Also, in my opinion, a wire clip is meant to be deep carry. Whenever I see a wire clip but it's not deep carry, I feel like that is kind of contradictory. And because of this angle right here, that is kind of weird and hard to do. And so I decided to just move on from this idea. Instead of adapting the knife to fit this idea, I decided to move from this idea to something that adapted the knife a little bit better. And so that is when this milled titanium pocket clip was born. And this is something that gets a lot of praise whenever we see reviews of the Callistos posted online. I'm going to leave a link below that goes to our website, in which you can check out the reviews that people have left on this particular model. But you can see that milled clip is so much better. It looks so clean, and yeah, I appreciate everybody who has said that this was a good move, because definitely makes it gives it a much more premium feel, and it also looks a lot better in the pocket. So that was definitely a good move. And then the slopes, the reason we didn't go with the slopes is because in order to have these slopes, you need more material. And so when we added that material, it made the knife overall very thick. And so we instead removed the slopes and made it just a thinner profile. I thought maybe the slopes would provide a ergonomical advantage, but the reality is that that wasn't the case. So if it didn't provide any sort of advantage on that side of things, why even have them? You know, let's just make the knife thinner and a little bit more simpler. And yeah, that definitely it makes this piece what it is today. We have 3 versions, as I said. I've used the heck out of these 2 in my Carta. And then this is our website exclusive. Yeah, black coated blade, black coated hardware. liners, everything is black coated here. That clip again looks sick. People are very much approving of that clip. Now before I go, I wanted to show a size comparison of the knife, because a lot of people are requesting a bigger Callisto and some people have requested a smaller Callisto. So we're actually working on the large Callisto first. Here is compared to our latest release. This is the Orbital Knives Fornax. I'll leave a link below for this one too. And then we have here a true classic. This is the Spider Code Delica. In comparison to the Fornax, obviously there's a big difference. This is a 3.65 inch blade versus a 3-inch blade. The Delica is a lot closer to what the Callisto is. You might even say that you have a little bit more handle on the Delica, but you have more sharpened area on the Callisto, as you can see. And then one of my favorite offerings from Protec is the Protec Malibu. Definitely worth comparing to as well. The Protec Malibu is a little bit larger, but not by a long margin. So yeah, there you go guys, working on the large Callisto, coming possibly beginning of 2026. We'll see when. We want to do a lot of testing before we release our knives to make sure that the quality is up to standard. By the way, there is that right there, that little EM mark is my designer's signature. I also have another model coming out with concept pretty soon, so I'll definitely let you know about that one. Thank you guys for watching. See you soon.